Hello, Arthur, my dear, and all my wonderful peeps. How are you on this bright, sunny day? It's going to get up in the 40s. Beautiful, beautiful day. I hope you get out to play this afternoon. Now I have Johnny Tractor and his pals for you today. This used to be your Uncle Danny's book, Arthur. The moon and stars were bright. It was night on the Fowler farm. The lights in Farmer Fowler's house shone cheerfully. The barnyard and fields were quiet. All the cows and pigs and chickens were fast asleep. But behind the barn, Farmer Fowler's farm machines were wide awake. They were talking in their low voices. They have a special language of their own, just as trees and flowers do. Johnny Tractor stood in the middle. He's a John Deere tractor. He was their leader because he was a tractor. He was sure he was the most important machine on the farm. And he knew he looked handsome in his shiny green and yellow coat and big black rubber tires. Perry Plow was hitched behind Johnny Tractor. Early in the morning, Farmer Fowler would come for them. Tomorrow would be the day to plow the field along the creek. Farmer Fowler wants a big wheat crop from that field this year, said Perry. Dickie Disk growled. He had a deep voice. "That field is very dry, Perry," he said. "Farmer Fowler will use you to plow it, but then he will use me to cut up the clods of dirt." Johnny Tractor scolded Dickie Disk. "Stop acting so proud," said Johnny. "Farmer Fowler also uses Henry Harrow to make the field smooth." This pleased Henry Harrow. He liked to get special attention from Johnny Tractor. Then Henry Harrow spoke. His voice was soft and gentle like his gentle work in the fields. "Well, sometimes Mr. Fowler does use me too," Henry said as he flicked a speck of dirt off one of his many spikes. "I am always ready to do my part." "I'm always ready to do my part, too," spoke up Danny Drill. "I plant the seeds for Farmer Fowler. I plant them just right so they will grow quickly and evenly. And I put fertilizer in the soil so the plants will have plenty of food." "Sometimes," Danny Drill teased, "I think I'm as important as Johnny Tractor." Before Johnny could say a word, Chucky Cultivator muttered, "I'm important too. I get rid of the bad weeds that would keep the crop from growing. Why, if it weren't for me, Farmer Fowler's fields would be full of weeds instead of corn, beans, and potatoes." All the machines nodded in agreement. "Yes, Chucky, you're very valuable." Johnny Tractor couldn't keep still another minute. He turned around so fast he made Perry Plow dizzy. "Ha! What would you do without me, Chucky? I pull you over the fields, you know," boasted Johnny, spinning his steering wheel. Johnny Tractor stuck out his chest and strutted around the group. "Truth is, I have to help all of you," he shouted. "I pull Mickey Mower and Bobby Baylor through the hayfields, and my big muscles turn Gary Grinder to make feed for the cows, pigs, and chickens. I'm the most important of all, Johnny roared proudly. Shh, scolded Clancy Combine, looking down his long green nose at Johnny. You'll wake up the rooster. And besides, you're not so important. I don't need you at all. I do my work all by myself. I have my own engine. So there. Johnny the Tractor couldn't think of any answer, so he yawned and pretended he was going to sleep. He knew Clancy Combine really didn't need him. Johnny began to feel very ashamed of the way he'd acted. He said, well, I guess Farmer Fowler couldn't get along without any of us. He really needs all of us in some way. All of the other machines agreed with Johnny Tractor. You better get some rest now if you're going to keep up with me tomorrow, Johnny added in a kind voice as he settled his wheels firmly on the ground and sighed. Before long, the sun would chase the moon from the sky, and the rooster would wake them all up with his cock-a-doodle-doo. Tonight, they must rest just as Farmer Fowler and his family were doing. Tomorrow, they must be ready to work hard together. Soon, they all fell asleep. And that is the end of the story for today. Hope you liked it. See you all tomorrow. Love you. Bye.